What's up, y'all? I don't mean no harm and stuff. I just want to talk to the people a little bit. Listen. It's just a brother right here. He's fishing for carp. You see, and then you above him. He's by the tree. He's tired of. He just want to take a rest after what he just did up here. You see, you see what I'm saying? I'm just talking to you. You see, I'm just talking to you. How did you fish for carp? You have to do this. You have to enter. You see, you have to enter with something that looks like this. You see, you have to enter with something that looks like that. You have to enter that. You see, I don't know if y'all understanding what I'm talking about. It's not a hard process. You see, it's something that's actually in the living. You see, like this right here. You have this. You have this word. You have that word. You see. Now I see that you see this right here. You see 8, 9. You see, and then you have a 18, and then you have a 1, and then a 13. You see, and I know you see that. And you know what it look like. What do that look like to you? Do that look like something? You see, well, do that look like something? You see, and I know, and listen. I know. You see, I know. Look. It has my signature in it again. You see, that's why This is why I say certain things. You see, I say certain things, and I shouldn't say it. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, and I shouldn't say these things. You see, but I can't help it. I can't help it because see that's what it is. You see that's what it is. You see, high ram. You see, high ram. You see, I am. You see, 914. You see, 914. High 8 and 9. You see, 8 and 9. You see, 8 and 9. You see. You see, hi, I am Ram. You see what I'm saying? Now, I just wanna take you through this a little bit. You see what I'm saying? You have this thing right here. You see, it's called free May masonry. You see, Freemasonry. What is Freemasonry? What is that? You see, what is that? What do you see? You see, what do you see in here? You see, what do you see here? Listen, I don't know what they teach people out here. I don't know. I'm just here trying to figure out what these people talking about with all this secret shit. It ain't nothing secret. This is breathing shit. It's something that you're supposed to be doing out here so you can make a living for yourself. You see what I'm saying? Everything that got you in a space, everything that got you in a space to where you afraid to develop. You see, I guess they made a little click to keep just, make certain people of I don't know, just to make certain people masters of nature, of something that should be everybody's. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? No, I put it like this. Put it like this. See, the people where they came and conquered and shit, and then they studied the indigenous, and they said, well, fuck it. We're going to put all their understanding and we're going to make it secret. You see? And anybody go outside this secret realm, we're gonna do this type shit to them. You see? Or fuck up their next generation or whatever. Do shit in plain sight. You see, but nobody don't want to do this. You see this word right here? You see this word right here? Oh, that's the word free. That's a 6 and a 1, ain't it? That's a 6 and a 1. That equals a 7. You see, that equals a 7. You see, that's a 7, under the Abrahamic laws. You see, everybody fuck with this 7. You see, they fuck with the 7, but they don't know and understand what the 7 is. You see, and if you do know what the 7 is and you open your mouth, these motherfuckers will come after you. I don't know why. You see, I don't know why. Why they coming after you? Why don't they just come to you and just talk to you about shit that's already that you was born with? You was born with this shit. You don't know nothing about their secrets. You don't know nothing about all this type shit. You just born with the shit. You see, you are the shit that they talking about. You see, and they don't want to believe it because they ain't reading shit in the book. But when the motherfucker comes and he's alive, you see, people don't want to holler at him. They want to kill him. You see, they want to kill him. So this motherfucker is strapped with everything for no goddamn reason because he don't know. He's 56 years old and ain't nobody hollering at him. Ain't nobody saying yay. Ain't nobody saying nay. Ain't nobody telling him nothing that he's, the shit that he's doing and shit. Nobody ain't saying shit, so he just keep on doing it, putting shit in the atmosphere. And people don't understand what it is. And he keep trying to tell them, I can tell you what it is. You see, but I'm not, I don't have no uniform on. I don't have no name on me. You see, only thing I have is my mother. You see, that birthed all these things inside of me. That's my mom right here in this day and time. You see what I'm saying? And I keep trying to tell people, listen, look, can you see? What can you see? You see, what can you see? Listen, let me calm down. Let me calm down and talk straight. I'm just so goddamn passionate. I'm not angry. You see, I'm not angry. I'm passionate about the shit that's happening because I'm about to transform into some shit, and the people that I love is going to be affected because they're not paying attention to their brother that's down here. They don't give a fuck. You see, so I ain't gonna give a fuck. See, I just want you to see this. Let me move the sun out the way because he's talking to you. You see, and just keep this right here. You see that? You see, it's just that simple. It's just that simple. And then you have son right there. It's just that simple. It's Mary's son. You see, it didn't say Miriam. It didn't say Miriam's son. It says Mary's son. You see, his pops was a carpenter. You see, his son is a carpenter. In none of your business. Fuck it. Come talk. I dare you to talk to me personally so I can tell you the damn truth. I'm not telling you on this shit. You see? But I'm just trying to say to you, man, listen, all y'all keep saying that it's evil, and listen, the more you talk about this shit is evil, the more they got open spaces because they know that you ain't gonna fuck with this real type shit. This is why listen, what do that say? That says, if you put these together, it says carpenter. You see, but it's talking about a carp. It's talking about fishing. You see, it's talking about her son. It's talking about this. It's talking about building. You see, building, constructing, and you know, making a decent life for yourself. You see, but if you get out of line and shit in their clique, this is what's going to happen to you. You see, but it actually says, free Mary's son. But y'all don't want to do that. Y'all don't want to free Mary's son. You see, y'all don't want to do that. Y'all don't want to do that. You see, y'all don't want to free Mary's son. 1, 6, and 5. Y'all don't want to free Mary's son. 15, 16. That's a 3, and that's a 4. So we have a 7 and an 8. You see, that's a 12. See, it's 12 bodies. It's 12 bodies, and I keep telling you, you know, your 12 bodies. It's the same shit that you mimicking somebody else or whatever. You say that you're Israel. You see, you are. This is you. This is you. It always been you. It's been you since the time of the pyramids. It's been you way down in South America. It's always been you. It's always been you. They just took your shit and they just opened it up and then entrapped you and stole your shit. That's all this stuff is. It's all it is. You see? But you keep talking about what's evil and bad and shit. And it's like, how could this be evil? And it's just telling you to build your own house. You see, go study the land and the grains of the land. You know, how cement work, how sand work, how rocks and everything else out here to help you to build. You see, that's all this is. You see? You see? And listen. They took your ass and stripped you and beat the fuck out of the people, our people. You see? And we are the only ones on the planet that know the opposite of us at 110%. Don't no human being on this planet know the Caucasian better than those that they call black or Moors. Don't nobody know the Caucasian better. These are two people who basically are the fucking same that's fucking with the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere, and they won't let the shit, they won't let God do what it's supposed to. They won't let the brain or the heaven do what it's supposed to do to work with the opposite side of the body. The left side of the brain works with the right side of the brain. The right side of the brain works with the left side of the brain. That means you guys supposed to fuck. You guys supposed to work together. You guys are supposed to build something together so our sun won't burn you the fuck up. But you want to be over here and keep something that they call white. You see, ain't no human being on this planet look like this. And if you do see somebody look like that, it has an illness. Plain and simple. That's all I'm saying, y'all. That's all I'm saying. It's not what you're thinking. It's not what you're thinking. You see? That's all this is. That's all that is. You see? Look. Free. You see the word free? I already wrote that down right there. You see, it's 6, 5, and 5. That's free right there. You see, I mean 6, 9. You see? Now see, I can say the 6th of September. That'll be my father. You see, the Virgo, the Virgin. You see, the Virgo, the Virgin. You see, my mother was a twin. She was a Gemini. She was a twin. You see what I'm saying? She was born in June. You see, she was born in June. You got an A, you got a J, and you got an S. You see, she was born in June. You see, right below the J, you see, is an S. It's her son. You see, moon is this. The moon is this. MON. You see, the moon is this. 4, 6, 6, and 5. You see, 4, 6, 6, and 5. You see that right there? You see my mother, June 6th, and then look, here's the 45. What is the 45? Like I keep saying, 4, 5, 4, look, 4, 13, and 4, 13, and 22. You see, look, 1, 3, and 5. There's the 13. There's the 5. That reads son. You see, that reads son. You see? Listen. You take this, you circle that 9. That's what I am. I'm 2 steps from this dog right here. See that 7? That's a dog. Listen, you got to get the 4 legs off of you. You was given 2 legs. You see, so fuck with this 9. And remember your mother. You see, remember your mother so you'll know how to swim and know how to identify shit out here. This is 1 N and this is the E. You see, it says 1. You open this up, like I said before, you see 14, and that's a 15. You see this right here? N-A-M-E. It says name. You see, it's 1 name. You see, 1 name. You see? Listen. The cat was born here. I keep trying to tell y'all, look, you see his conception. This is his conception. This is the concept. You see, that's the concept. You see, was in 11. He was born in August, and in 90 days later was his year. This is 1966. This is when he came out the gate. You see, he came out the gate here, and this made a whole year. You see, right there. You see, that's how you do it. You see, right here, from 11 to the 8 to the 11. You see, in Cincinnati, Ohio, born in Bethesda Hospital, inside of their pool of what? Inside of the pool of what? His whole body, his name, and his birth, because he is the son of his father. He come in his father's name, Jeremiah or Jerry. You see what I'm saying? Some people call him Orville. I don't know what the fuck that shit is. You see, but they call him Orville. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's, you know, I want to say family, but shit, the family know this shit, but it wasn't given to me. So I don't know. I'm the third born. I'm supposed to be knowing the shit that everybody else know. No, they know more than me. You know, that's some creepy shit. Can you imagine that? They know more than me, even about my own self. They know more than me about my own self. And And I get frustrated because I'm like, how the fuck y'all knowing this shit? And how come you won't tell me that that's me? Can I use the me that you own? Can I use it or explore the world like I'm exploring the world? Maybe the shit that you own of me, I can use it to better myself. Why don't you tell me about the me that you know of? Anyway, oh Lord have mercy. But anyway, you see, it's letting me know right here because there's that 4, that 1, and there's that 13. You see, it's letting you know. It's letting you know. It's letting you know, man. It's letting y'all know. You see, it's letting you know. Here's Pops right here. This let Pops know because he got the Allah in here. You see, he got the Allah and Mother, she was a Methodist and all this other type of shit. So I'm fucking with Abraham's religion all up in my shit. You see, you see it. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. How come I'm feeding from the sun? Everything people try to tell me is confusing. But then when I was a kid, and I sit out in the motherfucking sun, get up in my tree and sit out in the sun, you let that sun hit me with the inside of that tree or on that branch, you see, and let that sun hit me. I start like, damn, I'm Junior. You see, they calling me Junior and shit. Why they calling me Junior and shit? You see, how come they don't call me Jerry the Third or Jerry the Second? You see, that's because my brother, his name is Thomas. You see, Thomas name was supposed to be the Junior. You see how they switched us around so I can be hidden so they won't kill me and shit. You see, they did it. It's all in the spirit. You see, they gave my eldest brother, you see, my father gave my eldest brother, you see, his eldest brother's name, Thomas. You see, my eldest brother was a Junior because my father's father name was Thomas. You see, we got Thomases all around our family. You see, all these doubting motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? Love them all though, you see? Yeah, you know, shit. You see, Thomas can't stand him. You see, he can't stand his body. Shit, I wish that it was a time I could remember when me and my brother actually walked down the street together and conversated like men or conversated like young men and conversated on our future and shit like that and laughed together and read a book together and shared shit together. Me and my brother, we ain't never done that before. You see, now he did it with everybody else. And I think he did it with my wives and shit, I guess, because he talked to them more than I do. You know, you see, everybody in my family do. Everybody that I pulled into my life, for some reason, my family become friends with the motherfuckers. I don't know how that happened. It's like I depart and here they come to comfort and shit. And I'm like, well, goddamn. You see, you know, we didn't break up because of me, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we didn't break up because of me. Shit. Well, in certain ways we did, but you know, it's just like, damn, let me see something. You see, I listen. They can't stop. I don't give a fuck what they say. They can't stop me from loving them. I don't know how to not love my peoples. You see, well, they said I'm their people's shit, but I don't know how to not love them. You see, even in their bullshit. You know, I just don't know how to not love. You see? There it is. You see? You see? What is that? What is that? You see? What is this? That's Jesus or seals. See, you can say seals or you can say Jesus. Jesus, Mary, or seals, Mary. You see? You can say whatever. You see? That's the ark. And what is the 28? What is that? What is this? What is that? Is that 2 14s? Is that 2 14s? The beginning and the end? You see? Or is it a 16? You see? What is it? Is that a 7? It'll make it a 5th. What is it? You see? But the body ain't there. The body is here. See, that's where the body is at. You see? This is where you get See, you get Jireh. You see, you get Jireh. Now you go open Exodus and see where Jireh at. As a matter of fact, you can use my birthday, 822. Is you 822 or 228 and see it. You see, and I keep telling you, I can show you me everywhere in the Bible. You see, it is gonna come back to moms. It's gonna come back with everything. I'm in all of this stuff that you read, and I keep sharing it with you, and you people just don't want to hear me. And just like you don't want to hear me, I won't be able to hear you. I keep telling y'all, I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for somebody to say, nigga, we see you, nigga, get to work. You see, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you, man, that's all I'm saying, man. It's like, nigga, we see you, get to work, say something. Let me know that I'm alive and shit. Let me know that I'm living, You see, I go through all these doors and all these dimensions and shit. I'm thinking I'm in the motherfucking dreamland. You see, but I can feel shit. You see, I'm thinking I'm in the dreamland and shit, and ain't nobody paying attention. You see, ain't nobody paying attention. Ain't nobody. I ain't talking about paying attention to me. Paying attention to what's given. You see, paying attention to what's given. I'm in the space to where the masses do this type shit. You see, the masses, they do this type shit, and it's not here yet. I guess. You see, you don't want to be up in here no more. But you ain't doing nothing to prevent it. You see, you ain't doing nothing to prevent it because somebody is fishing. Somebody is fishing for you. You see, you are a carp. See, you're a carp. See the 7 right here? See the 7? That's a 7 right there. What is that? A 3, 1, and a 9. You see? 3, 1, and a 9. You see? Isn't that something? It's all around you. It's all around you. And always remember something before I get off this one body. Listen, it says free. You see the free? That's free right there. 6 and 1 is a 7. You see? Or that 5 and 5 could be a 25. You see? But 4 plus 6 is a 10. You see? Just remember that. You know what I'm saying? Or 40, yeah, 4 plus 6, yeah, is a 10. You see? 23 and 23, you see, because you got 5, 14, and 23. 23 and 23, you see, those chromes and shit, you see, is a 46. 4 plus 6, you subtract that by 9.1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just hold the 9. You see, just make it a whole. Fuck what they talking about with the 10 and that 0. You see, just fuck with the 9. You see, always fuck with the spiral because that's what you was given on the top of your crown right here. You see, and that's the shit that you floating in or all around here or whatever. You see, we all create our own motherfucking galaxies down here. You see. I'm just trying to tell you something. You see where it says Freemason? You see Freemason? You see. But do it really say Freemason? Or do it say Free Mary's son? You see, Free Mary's son. You see. Would you know how to do that? How would you free Mary's son? He been telling you, he's trying to tell you something. You see, he's trying to tell you something. You see, but you motherfuckers ain't paying attention to him. You see, y'all ain't paying attention to him. You see, I love you. Yeah.